two, one. Hello, my name is Ethan.
And my name is Jordan.
And welcome to Kingdomly, a place to earn money by loaning gaming NFTs. Have you ever accidentally wandered into an ethereal realm where you found yourself awestruck by what was going on around you, where wonder and curiosity consumed your every thought? Maybe it was the first time you learned about entrepreneurship. Maybe it was attending a class that made you decide to switch your major or travel to a foreign country. For me, this was stumbling upon a virtual world where people are so excited to access and support gaming experiences that they're willing to pay millions of dollars just to have a stake in it.
Like the person who paid $2.43 million for a single piece of land in the metaverse, or Andreessen Horowitz, which led a round of one gaming NFT loan program of over $4 million and a metaverse for $450 million.
I began to watch these events slowly accumulate and add to the massive market for crypto gaming tokens and NFTs of $15 billion. With such an amazing online universe being built out, it would have been easy to ignore the problem of rising barriers to entry for average people around the world who wanted to experience the play to earn crypto business model for themselves. We saw early that gaming NFTs and the experiences that they unlock quickly become inaccessible to the average user. The cost began to rise, and purchasing just one team for the most prominent game today costs anywhere from $100 to $300. Luckily, some gaming NFT loan programs do exist.
They do exist. These loan programs are called guilds, who perform the task of purchasing these expensive NFTs, loaning them out to people across the globe who play games in order to earn money by farming in-game resources and then selling them to other people.
Kingdomly currently operates one of these programs, and I have personally invested $80,000 into loaning these NFTs out to underprivileged communities across the globe, granting them opportunity to earn side income in the metaverse while also providing the guild a return that allows us to further scale our asset base.
We've generated a little over $20,000 in revenue in the past 5 months, and I've reinvested all of it into our players, our asset base, and the software we are developing to make loaning and borrowing accessible to everyone.
This software is called Kingdomly version 1. Kingdomly version 1 will allow us to scale our ability to accept outside assets and capital. It will safely automate the loaning and borrowing program that we have built over the past several months and give us the opportunity to help thousands more people borrow these assets in the future. Our progress so far? Well, we have already secured automation software that allows us to distribute earned tokens back to the owner of the assets and the user. We've already tested this software by managing several assets owned by friends, and we have built the initial user interface for the web application so that loaners can seamlessly upload their assets and borrowers can access them with ease. All we need to do is connect the user interface we have designed with the Python automation functions that we're already using, tweak a couple of the functions, and voila, you will have the world's first open platform for loaning and borrowing game assets on the blockchain.
And as you can imagine, we are not the only ones interested in this opportunity. Many other people have shown great interest in purchasing gaming NFTs for the sole purpose of loaning them to others. Guilds who do this in a large number use closed internal tools to manage these loans. But the thousands of other small programs and individuals interested in lending simply use Excel, Scholar Tracker Manager, or Discord, as you can see on this perception graph, to manage their loans. As you can see, these solutions do not handle auto matching and have very limited auto payment functionality. Whereas Kingdomly version 1 would provide both auto payment solutions and auto matching for their loans. So these are the tools that most loan programs use. But for average people like you and I who would be interested in lending out our assets, what would we have to do in order to actually loan them out? Well, we'd have to do the following. We'd have to research the game thoroughly, purchase the NFT on a specific marketplace, seek out and find a borrower, interview that borrower, make sure that they're trustworthy, generate a new account for them to play on, move our assets to a new account, make sure they have special access to this account on a continual basis, consistently track their performance to ensure that they're earning what they said they would earn, and lastly, send the earnings to the player on your own personal wallet from the account that they're playing on. Now, obviously, that's a lot of steps. So with so many steps in this process and so many difficulties associated with each step, you can see why this market is ripe for disruption. The process flow, which you can see summarized here, could easily be refined to this. The Kingdomly version 1 automation solution allows users to easily earn income by loaning their in-game assets, expanding their current loan operations scale, and reducing risk by pooling management spend.
Which brings us to our business model. If we take just 5% commission on loans hosted by our platform, which on average yield about $1 a day, then after a year, we will have generated total revenue of $1.8 million. Hosting 100,000 loans is not unreasonable in this space. Right now, about 650,000 of those gaming assets are going unused by owners, and that's just in one game. For loan demand market validation, we found that in one channel that supports linking borrowers and lenders, over 100,000 people are seeking these NFT loans with over 80 active lending programs listed. So
with such a massive amount of excess supply and such high demand for this supply, the industry is ripe for accessible tooling to connect the two sides. That is why we are here today. We are pitching in hopes to take first place and raise $10,000 so that we can afford the software development team necessary for connecting our core backend functions to our intuitive user interface. Our team is highly qualified, we have deep industry experience, and we have technical expertise to bring our vision to life. For me, for instance, my name is Jordan. Like I said, I'm an incoming Master of Science in Finance student who has helped create successful communities engaging in NFT products.
And I, as the CEO, have currently led an operation to loan out over 350 of these NFTs and managed over 70 part-time players for our current loaning program. Kobe, he's our tech guy. He manages the software development, the web development, and user design. Paul, as our Chief Operations Officer, is also located in the Philippines, just like Kobe, and he runs the day-to-day operations for managing the 70 plus players that we have on our loans. Thank you so much for your time, and please let us know if you have any questions or concerns.